It's funny because away from there, I'm nothing like that.
Yeah.
It's like I'm fairly, I wouldn't say I'm quiet, but I'm not nowhere. Like, my kids like, whoa, Dad, what's going on? Who's that guy, you know? I don't know, you just kind of get wrapped up in the game, and there's only 2 teams with more points in that 4-year period, and that was Victory under Kevin Muscat and Sydney under Graham Arnold. Been in now, not a year yet, obviously coming middle of last season, halfway through. Yeah, so a few changes in this window, which have been good. And yeah, but a great group of boys, good club. To be honest, I'm really enjoying myself. A 3-1 down in a 3-3 draw ends up being a win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The lads are buzzing afterwards. There's a lot of belief. You know what? We probably could have gone on and pinched it. It might have been hard done by for Stirling if we'd done that. You know, they were really good on the day and competitive. But we played really well. We had enough opportunities to win it. But like I say, it probably, you know, maybe a draw was a fair result.
Right.
You never feel comfortable. I remember, I think all the time, you're only 3 games away from a crisis. So, but like I think we were looking the other day at the squad. We've added a number of players who I've worked with previously, which was always good. And then a couple of new boys who I didn't know, but who were highly recommended. Well, I remember going into Glory as an interim at the time, and very similar. You only go to clubs when there's a bit of a crisis anyway. You don't go when it's all, unless you're, you know, Arnie Slot and you happen to like strike goals. But normally you don't go into situations like that. You always go in when there's a little bit of upheaval.
Sure.
Nice upheaval last time because Danny left for a real great opportunity. And again, it was a nice opportunity for me to come here. I ended up at Hartlepool. There was an advert in a newspaper.
Sure.
And I jumped on the bus, took me boots, went to Hartlepool for a trial. Didn't tell me mum and dad, and I got picked. And there was a guy there who came on from Australia, like called Matty Pearson.
Yeah.
Matty Pearson was the gaffer at Spear with Dalmatinac, and he was visiting I think it was his grandma, his mum's mum. And the pitch was outside her house. It was middle of winter, there was snow on the ground. And I thought, oh, there's a game, I'll go out and watch that game. I was playing against another lad called Paul Gibbon. Basically, I'm trying to nutmeg Paul Gibbon, he's trying to boot me all around the pitch. But there's lads signed for Liverpool, Bayern Munich, Inter Milan, Hoffenheim, loads.
Fantastic.
85.
Yeah.
85 Perth boys.
Wow.
I love the club. I spent
Sure.
1 year as an interim, 5 years as an assistant, 4 years as a head, 2 years as a academy director, and then I think 2 years as head of football. So if you probably wrap it all up, it's 15 years involved in that. Like, I love the club, mate.